Hey, good morning everybody, it's Mike and thanks for jumping on with me today. It's Wednesday, which means it's Marketing Wednesday, and our marketing director Rob Hamilton's here with me this morning. And Rob, you always have a very thoughtful, clever question prepared for today. So what's your thoughtful, clever question for today?
All right, so I've been thinking about this. You're a real estate agent, right? You're a broker.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the real estate business.
Mm-hmm.
But why are you always talking about marketing? Shouldn't you be talking about, I don't know, throw something against the wall, real estate?
Like how to show homes?
Yes.
Well, I could, except there's not a lot of skill in showing homes. You know, look, this is gonna, why don't we just make people mad right off the bat,
Yeah.
right?
We just did.
Right, we're just Uber drivers with the lockbox pad. I don't think people, if I was showing you and your wife homes, I don't think you really need me to point out, and this is the kitchen, right? I kind of think you guys would have figured that out all on your own, right?
Got that.
Okay. You know, Rob, the reason why I do is because nobody else does. We get into this business and pre-license class teaches us how to pass a test. That's all it's trying to do. Teaches us how to pass the state test. Then we take the school test, we pass the state test. The pre-license class did what it was supposed to do. I now have a real estate license. I can go sell homes now. Except I don't have any customers. So I'm a little stuck on what to do. Now I'm taking you down the very typical path of almost all real estate agents. So I never really thought about this part of it. I just thought that when I got a real estate license, people, you and your wife would call me and say, hey Mike, would you please, pretty please, help us find a new home? And by the way, can you get this current one sold? And people don't do that. And the reason they don't do that is because everybody I know on average knows about 11 real estate agents in the Atlanta market too. And some of the ones they know, their relationships are deeper than my relationship with them. Doesn't mean we're not friends. Doesn't mean that they don't like me or respect me. It means that their best friend forever might be a real estate agent too. So I'm going to lose out on that. Well, now I'm a little stuck, aren't I? I don't know what to do. I never really thought about this. They never really addressed it in pre-license. I'm a little stuck on what to do, and I do need some business. So here's what we do. The first piece of advice we're given is, well, you need to go get on some dude's team. Okay. Oh, here it starts. Now, this dude, he's going to be buying internet buyer leads from some source. You could do the same thing yourself, but you don't really know that yet. And nobody's telling you. So you go get on this dude's team. Now you got your brokerage that's got a hand in your pocket. You got this team leader who's got a hand in your pocket. You got the lead generation source that wants about 35% of your money. So for every $10,000 you make, you get to keep about $1,500 to $2,000. And you do that for a while and you get really disgruntled because you're doing all the work. All these people are doing are forwarding really not very good leads to you. You got to talk to 100 of them to sell one house. And then when you do sell that one house, you're giving up all the money. So you get very disgruntled. The other way to do it is you didn't get on a team. You don't have any business. So you start going, well, I don't need to pay a team leader to generate crappy internet buyer leads for me, so I can just do that myself. So you do. You hook up with one of these lead generation sources like Zillow or OpCity or Realtor.com. The list goes on and on. There's plenty of people out there that will gladly take 35% of your income. But you don't have the team leader to deal with, so you're keeping a little bit more money, but you're still talking to 100 to 200 people to sell one house. And it's buyer side business in a seller-dominated marketplace. So you're getting worn out and you're getting tired and you're getting exhausted, but you don't really know what to do. And by the way, in the process, you've kind of gotten addicted to this stuff. You haven't been doing anything else to generate business. You've just been relying on these lead sources. So whether you're doing it yourself or you're on a team, you're a little scared to stop doing it because that won't leave you with anything. And that is 98% of our industry right there. And then I'm standing over here on an island all by myself going, psst, psst. Hey, Rob, you don't have to do that stuff.
Yeah.
You don't. What you need to do is you need to develop a target audience, an area of focus, a niche. You need to have a strategy every day, which is how you're going to make yourself the top of mind credible expert with those people. And then you need to market yourself to those people in that way. And the common response would be, I don't disagree with that. And I go, good, because that doesn't really cost hardly anything. I mean, it definitely doesn't cost 35 to 50% of your income. And you're like, yeah, but I don't know how to do that. I mean, I'm really not sure. And that's a big, scary leap for me to go from all these leads. Even though I'm not keeping very much of the money, it's still something. And if I go and come swim over to your island, I'm scared I won't have anything. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well then I'm just going to keep talking about concepts on it to you over and over every day. My Path to 20 Million group page on Facebook every day. Marketing concepts so you can become self-sufficient, independent, or what I like to call it, an outdoor cat. Every day. I'll sit here every day, all day long, all afternoon today, and talk to agents about how to market yourself. You and I do this. We have a marketing Zoom session, and people say, why? Well, all you ever want to talk about is marketing yourself. And I say this, it's all that matters. After I generate the customer, if I don't want to help the customer, I can hire some other goofball to do that, because there are agents all over this industry that will gladly get in their car and drive all over town this weekend and spend all their personal family time driving strangers all over Atlanta for almost no money at all. All I have to do is be a rainmaker. All I have to do is to generate buyers and sellers. I can choose whether I want to work with them myself. I can refer it out or partner it out with somebody else who doesn't want to market themselves. They either don't want to or they don't know how to. So all I want to talk to real estate agents about these days, Rob, is how to make it rain, of how to generate your own business so you're not dependent on me or anybody else. And if we're talking about anything else, I just get bored and disinterested real quickly because I don't think there's anything else that really matters. I don't think people need more technology today. I think agents have more technology than they can use right now. And Rob, I haven't had anybody say this to me recently. You know, Mike, if I just had more technology tools, I would have sold more houses. Nobody says that. What everybody's saying is the same thing, and everybody's saying the same thing. I need more buyers and sellers, preferably more sellers. I go, great. So what are we doing every day to make that happen? And the answer, the resounding, unanimous answer to that is, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, swim over to my island. I did this. I sold more than 10,000 homes. More than 8,500 of them were listings. I can show you how to do this. What I can't do, Rob, I can't do it for you. I guess I could. I did it for me. I won't do it for you. I'll show you how to do it. I'll help you understand the concepts. I'll help you differentiate yourself and be unique and different. But I'm not going to do it for you. If I'm going to do it for you, then I'm just going to keep all the business and start listing and selling again. Right now, as old as I am now, right now what I'd prefer to spend the remainder of my days doing is showing other people what nobody ever showed me. I had to learn it on my own. I'd like to show you how to do it for yourself. So reach out to me. I'll do that.